Good evening, everybody. Laura McAdams, and this is post number 2 on the discussion about the agitated parent. And this time, the situation has escalated, and the parent is actually now at the school. At this point, because we are already on a code yellow, the threat is imminent, and the threat is actually at our building. At this point, I would put the school on a code red lockdown completely. We are blessed at my school to have the Centegix badges, which is the exact same system that was used at Appalachia High School. So like I said in my previous post, I can actually instigate or start that from my badge. So I can press my badge a specific amount of times and the entire school goes on code red lockdown. We have sensors that go off in the hallway. The teachers' computers will shut down and the code red will flash across the computer screen so everybody knows. In that case, like I said, I also have 2 SROs in my building that would be posted up at the biggest entrances that we have. Since the threat is at the front of the school, we would communicate over the radio and I would let them know that the threat was at the front. In a true code red lockdown, everybody is locked down except for the police officers. I know when we practice drills and stuff, of course, the administrators, it's their duty to go and clear the building and make sure that everybody is following the proper procedure for that drill. But in this situation, it would not be a drill and all administrators would be locked down as well. We actually use a Verkada system in my school for cameras. So all administrators would actually be in and have the cameras pulled up so that we could monitor this situation from our offices live in 4K with the cameras that we have in place. Like I said, that does totally change the situation with what happened to the dad actually coming to the school and showing his face. Like I said, students and teachers are no longer on a code yellow, so there's no more free movement amongst the building. They are locked down in their classroom, assuming, given the information that I had, that he is armed and he is obviously dangerous. Again, that's an assumption, but that's a risk that I'm willing to take for the safety of the students. Communication with parents, of course, I want to get things right rather than fast as far as communication goes, and the safety of the students and the staff is the first importance. Unfortunately, in today's society, kids will be on their cell phones probably faster than I can communicate what's going on. But again, that's unfortunate. It's something that we'll just have to deal with. But I do have all of my parents that signed up on a remind so that I can, kind of keep them abreast of the situation as necessary and as needed, especially once that is clear and all is safe. I can quickly get a text out to them to let them know I'll be following up with a more in-depth email. But right now, the school is safe and everyone is clear to resume normal activities.